What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another vlog. Today we are in the garage at the apartment. I am working on 1991 CRX that I own. I've had it since the beginning of this year. Also at the beginning of this year, I blew the transmission in it. So I bought a transmission, had it rebuilt, made sure everything was good with it. And then I live in Phoenix, Arizona, so it's hot here during the summertime. And so this happened right before summertime, and by the time I got all the parts together, or most of the parts together to get the transmission back together, it was really hot. And there's no air conditioning or anything like that here in my garage, so I didn't touch it. It's been sitting like this for probably like 5 months now or so, but today, it's gonna hit the floor today. It's going back down. We're gonna get it all put back together, all done. I'm gonna go over a bunch of things that I'm fixing, working on, putting back together for you guys. You guys check it out. Also, if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button. Check out the rest of my videos. There's a bunch of stuff on there that you guys may like. Base stuff, car stuff, vacation stuff. Super fun. So check it out here in a second. I'm gonna clean up the garage and give me some space to work, and then we'll get cracking on it. All right, guys. So this is my 1991 Honda CRX. It's a DX model. It's been converted to multi-point from dual point. It has a JDM ZC block with a D15B2 head on it, and then just a 89 SI tranny in it. Like I said, at the beginning of this year, I blew the tranny. So then I got this 89 SI tranny, had it rebuilt. It's all ready to rock and roll. The rear cross member, where the down here where the right there, down where the rear motor mount is, that one got all messed up and one of the bolts was stuck in it, so I had to do some fab work on that and fix it. But the guy, not the guy who owned it before me, but whoever put this car together with the swap and everything like that, they tried to do a wire tuck on it, which really wasn't that good at all, and it was really bad. And as you see right down here, that they lost the boot for the wiring harness, so a bunch of hot air comes in through there. Same thing with down here. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but there's a hole right down in there. That one's missing too, so when I'm driving during the summertime, it's real hot in there, and a bunch of hot air blows through there. So I'm fixing the wiring harness and doing a bunch of fixing on that part. I'll show you. I mean, it's so far. And here's the whole engine harness pretty much. I have all pulled back in here. But literally all of this stuff, other than what was in the engine bay, was literally just like thrown up in there. And I took the fuse box here, I made a little panel for it, put it up there. I have a distribution block right here for my power coming into the fuse box. And then that big 0 gauge over there is for my alternator supply wire, because this is gonna have I'm gonna do some car audio stuff with this, so I'm gonna put a bigger aftermarket alternator in it, so I needed a big charge line. So, but I gotta get all this stuff fixed. I'm pulling off all this ugly wire loom, and I bought 6 rolls of Tesa tape. And if you guys don't know what Tesa tape is, Tesa tape is the like factory tape that all the European companies use, like Mercedes, BMW, Volkswagen, all those, and it's the wiring harness tape that they use, and it is it's fabric. So I bought 6 rolls of it. It works super good. It's super sticky and it holds together really good. So I gotta pretty much rebuild the wiring harness on it, but not a big deal, pretty easy. Other than that, right now I'm going to finish up getting some of the jumper wires made and stuff like that for the fuse box underneath the dash. So I'll go over and we'll get some of that done. So check in with you guys here in a second when I get done with it. Like I said, here's 2 of the wires I'm going to use. One of them already has a ring terminal. I should shrink wrap it and get it ready to rock and roll. Just got to make the other one there. And then I have this right here is my Sky High 0 gauge that I'll be using for my charge line, and then this red 2 gauge is what I'm going to be using for my power distribution for the fuse box there. I also got to run a new power wire. Well, The guy had the fan unhooked and it was just zip tied up, so I'm not sure if that works. It may have a fan relay that's bad or something like that, so I gotta just check into that and see if it works once I get it running. If it doesn't work, then I'm gonna put a switch in on a relay so that I can turn it on and off. And then it also has a button start because the key ignition's messed up and it just doesn't connect. So the button start's really easy to do though, so I'll just get it knocked out. But I'm gonna get some of this wiring stuff done and then I'll check in with some footage of that for you guys so you can see it. Oh, all right guys, checking back in here. Made some good progress here. Let's see. All right, so these two sensor wires right here needed to be extended. So I have them cut as of right now, and I'm just waiting on to get the rest of the harness all put back to where it needs to be. I have the harness, the starter wires, alternator power wire, and the full wiring harness pulled in. I've been shortening as I go and making it fit real nice and tight. You can see it comes up through here. Distributor wires come up, and then right off the distributor wires, all the sensors on the front side of the head right there plug in. And then here's for the upfront O2 sensor. And then this right here is for the neutral safety switch on the transmission, or for the reverse light, sorry. This plugs into this little hole right down here, threads in. I have pretty much everything underneath the intake manifold all plugged in. Idle air, or not the idle air, throttle position sensors plugged in, all the injectors are plugged in. It's all ready to rock and roll, so I'm just slowly going through, taping everything and shortening it where it needs to be shortened so it fits good. Up underneath here, let's see here. These wires right here are the throttle position sensor, and then these two wires are for the, shoot, I forgot what it's called. The other plug that's up there. You know what I'm talking about. But, so, other than that, it's gonna be hard to see because of the light. No light, okay, but the, oh, focus. The, fuse box and everything is all put up there correctly. Other than that, distribution block is wired and good. So we're just gonna keep making progress and keep going with it. Oh, hopefully, I'm trying to get the wiring harness, all of the wiring completely done today. I don't know if I'm going to be able to because I'm missing a couple big 0 gauge ring terminals, so I don't think I'll be able to at least hook the battery up, but I think the whole wiring harness should be done, all taped up and loomed back together how it should be, looking real nice. So I just got to keep going with it. Hopefully we'll get this thing back together soon because I want to drive it. It's been sitting for a real long time. I have this extra head right here that I need to get rebuilt because the spark plug wires in the one that's in this one, whoever put the spark plugs in last time, they cross-threaded cylinder number 3 and I can't get it out without messing it up, so I'm leaving it for now. I'm gonna rebuild that head, get that head on there, and then so I'll have a fresh head. But I'm gonna keep working on this stuff. I'll check in with you guys when I make some more progress, and I'm about to pull the wiring harness back through the cab and tape it all up. So once I get that all taped up, I'll get some footage of that so you can see what it looks like and see how good it looks. All right? Oh man, all right, so it's been like 4 hours or so, something like that, but this wiring harness, All right, so I just pulled it all back into the cab, or back into the engine bay, but I've shortened so much of it, simplified it. It's so much better now. And once I get it in, shoot, dude, it's gonna be almost invisible. You're barely gonna be able to see it. Every single plug has been separated. This is injectors 3 and 4, injectors 1 and 2. Throttle position sensor, and map sensor, and whatever that other sensor is. I don't know. And we have alternator wire, green, and then the IHC, and then one of the other sensors that's over there. But it's all taped up, all super nice now. Water temp sensor. It's all separated. I've shortened so many wires. So now this thing's gonna have a nice wire tuck on it. Much clean. I'm so excited for this. So excited. That, I don't know, that couldn't have gone any better. And that's like my first time modifying a harness like that, and it came out that good, so I'm super pumped. Other than that, shoot, I think I gotta go tonight and pick up a couple more things from O'Reilly's, a couple more ring terminals and wire terminals, stuff like that, so I can finish up a couple of the plugs and get them dialed in just right. If you guys could have seen how much of a hack job it was before, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. So this is making me pretty pumped that it's coming out this good. So I'm gonna get it all plugged in and stuff like that, and then I'll catch back up with you guys. I gotta find my flashlight so I can show you guys underneath the hood and stuff like that. But man, so much better. I can't wait to get this piece of junk back on the road. At least I'll have something to daily drive again, because this is down. My work van's out there, that's what I drive to work, but this is down, and then my hard body's still getting in the process of that V8 motor swap. So this is going to be my daily driver, like on the weekends, and to have go and do fun stuff and stuff like that, so I have something to drive, something to go out in, and something to do, even though it's a Honda. I know it's a Honda, but hey, Hondas can be fun too. Okay, well, I'm going to call it a night. I'll be back down in the morning, because this thing is hitting the floor tomorrow morning. And I gotta finish running the main power wire from the battery, because the battery's moved to the back. Let me see if you can see this. Yeah, yellow top. Yeah, it's moved to the back. I also have to build a bracket for that as well. So once I figure out how I'm gonna do that, I'll build the bracket for that and get it in there. But wire harness is all in. I added engine ground here to the chassis, and then I also have one coming off the back side of the intake or valve cover going down to the tranny, and this one also has another one attached to it that goes up to the body of the car. So plenty of grounds, but power and then harness here, and it pretty much just disappears as soon as it comes out of the hole. It pretty much disappears, so you can't really see any of the wires. You can see where they're plugged in some spots, but for the most part, it's all hidden, all tucked, super nice. So I'm super happy about that. I mean, it's still a little bit cluttered just because of like the stock fuel lines, which I'm going to do a fuel line tuck here pretty soon, so that'll be better. But for the most part, I'm not going to do a crazy tuck on it, because deleting all of this and the evap system and stuff like that, I don't want to do all that, so I'm going to leave it the way it is. It'll be much cleaner than it was, but it won't be too clean. Not too crazy, but yeah. As far as tomorrow goes, axles and everything will be going in, because I got new CV axles for it down here, and axles will be going in. I already got all the new tranny seals in. Spindles and upper and lower control arms will go back on, and then put those wheels on and it'll hit the ground, and then get the main power wire ran from the battery up to my distribution block and everything for the power. And I mean, that's pretty much it. There's a couple things that I got to test, make sure the fan still works. A couple plugs I may have mislabeled, I guess. Plugged them into the wrong spot, maybe. They're two of the same exact plugs with two of the same exact wires. So I just plugged them in where I thought they went. If they don't go there, I'll swap them, and that should fix it. But I mean, that's pretty much it. I have some extended top hats back there I'm going to put on the rear to lower it more. But that'll be it for now. Like I said, I'm going to rebuild that head back there, and we're going to get that going. I'm going to build some dope custom headers for this. I'll be doing a half-size radiator. I'm going to build a sweet, more like race style header on it. I just want to do something custom on it, something that's my touch that no one else has done yet, so I'm gonna do that. I found a header flange, stuff like that, so I'm gonna build. I mean, these are nice DC headers, but I want to build my own, all out of stainless, and my buddy's gonna help me TIG weld it. So it should turn out pretty good. It's now Sunday, and it's like 5 o'clock. Running around like crazy all day today trying to get stuff done. Well, unfortunately, the car will not be touching the ground today. I tried for about 3 hours to get the old CV axles out of the spindles, and I literally can't get the nuts off, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Come on. fixed light. There you go. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna have to wait, I guess, and find someone to help me and see if, I don't know, see if I can have somebody help me out, because like I said, I tried for like 3 hours to get the CV axle nuts off and nothing. I couldn't find, even my giant vise that I have, I cranked on it as hard as I possibly could, even hit it with a hammer to tighten it, and still trying to break the nut loose, it would just spin the whole CV axle. So for now, it's gonna stay on jack stands, I guess, which just bums me out. I wanted to get it back on the road today, but at least all the wiring is gonna be done today. For the most part, the engine bay is done. Every sensor is plugged in. It's all ready to rock and roll. I added a couple engine grounds and stuff like that, so that'll be taken care of. But as far as this part goes, all the wiring is done. So don't have to worry about that. Let's see if we can get a good. Okay. I don't know if you can see that up in there. And once the fuse box or the glove box is up in there, you won't be able to see it. But for the most part, I tucked it up the best I could and zip tied it. That's the engine bay fuse box, distribution block coming in for power going to the fuse box and the starter. And I just gotta run the power wire to that, which is what I'm doing right now. And there's the cable right there for the alternator charge line, big 0 gauge for my car audio stuff that I'm doing. So it's coming together. It's less and less and less becoming a piece of junk. But yeah, as far as that goes, shoot, I don't know. I'm gonna run the power wire right now, so I'll check back in with you guys once we're done with this. Why don't you keep working on it, and then I'll keep updating, making more videos on what's going on with it and what I'm doing with it, and have some fun. So, all right. Okay, so all the main power wires all ran. Let's take a look at it. Battery. Get the ground hooked up right there because that's a frame. A bumper bolt that goes straight to the frame. Both power wires ran up all the way down. And they run all along here. And then back up into here. And they'll plug in. Got it all fused up. Ready to rock and roll. So we got power. So I'm gonna run up and get my keys right now and test it. And see if we got power to it. Like I said, I'm not gonna be able to get it down on the floor today, which is a little upsetting, but not a big deal. I'll be working on it next week as well, and most likely next week, as soon as I can break these stupid nuts off of these old CV boots, old CV axles are all messed up. I gotta get that nut off, both of them, and once I do that, I'll be able to put the new CV axles in, put the spindles on, up control arms, get it all back together, get it on the ground, and possibly drive it. So, but that's it. You guys, hope you guys liked the video. More to come when they go to old shit Honda. But that's it. Subscribe, like, drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Other than that, you guys have a great day.